Imagine waking up on a Saturday morning. You're hungry, but you don't want to cook. So you grab your phone. You open an app, tap a few buttons, and 30 minutes later food magically appears at your door. No cooking, no grocery shopping, no effort. It feels convenient. But behind that simple moment is a multi-billion-dollar industry built on one powerful human behavior: laziness. Some of the biggest companies in the world are quietly making billions of dollars not by forcing you to work harder, but by making sure you never have to do anything yourself again. Food delivery apps, subscription services you forgot to cancel, convenience apps that do everything for you. They all follow the same simple formula: make life easier and charge you for it forever. But here's the real question. How did companies turn human laziness into one of the most profitable business models in the modern economy? And more importantly, how much money are they making from you without you even noticing? Today, we're breaking down the companies that built billion-dollar empires from your laziness. The first we will start with is the business of convenience. To understand how this works, we need to understand something about human psychology. Humans are naturally wired to choose the easiest option available. If something takes effort, we avoid it. If something saves time, we pay for it. And companies figured this out decades ago. Convenience is one of the most powerful forces in business. People will happily spend money to avoid cooking, driving, cleaning, waiting, thinking. In fact, entire industries exist for one reason: to remove effort from your life. Think about it. Instead of going to the store, you order online. Instead of cooking, you order delivery. Instead of canceling subscriptions, you just let them renew. And every small convenience costs a little money. But when billions of people do it every day, that small amount becomes billions of dollars. And no industry proves it's better than food delivery. Food delivery, profiting from hunger and laziness. Food delivery used to be simple. You called a pizza place. They delivered pizza. That was it. But then smartphones arrived and everything changed. Apps made ordering food faster than cooking it. Now, instead of calling a restaurant, you scroll through hundreds of options: burgers, sushi, pizza, desserts, all available instantly. What used to require effort now takes 30 seconds. And companies built billion-dollar empires around this behavior. Food delivery companies make money in 3 different ways. First, delivery fees. Every time you order food, you pay a small delivery fee. It might seem small, but when millions of people order every day, those fees add up to billions. Second, restaurant commissions. Restaurants often pay delivery platforms percentage of every order, sometimes as high as 30%. That means if you order a $20 meal, the platform could take $6. Multiply that across millions of orders, and suddenly convenience becomes extremely profitable. Third, service fees and surge pricing. Ever notice your total cost is much higher than the menu price? That's not an accident. Companies add extra fees that most people barely notice. Why? Because when you're hungry, you just want food quickly. You don't want to cook. You don't want to drive. And companies know this. They know when people are tired, hungry, or busy, they will pay almost anything for convenience. But food delivery is just the beginning, because the real money from laziness comes from something even more powerful: subscriptions. The next we will talk about is the subscription trap. Now imagine this scenario. You sign up for a free trial. Maybe it's a streaming service. Maybe it's a productivity app. Maybe it's a fitness platform. The company tells you, try it free for 7 days. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch. After the free trial ends, you start getting charged every month. And here's the shocking part. Millions of people never cancel. Not because they love the service, but because they simply forget, or they're too busy, or they tell themselves they'll cancel later. This is where subscription companies make massive profits. It's called the subscription economy. Instead of selling a product once, companies charge you every month forever. $5 per month, $10 per month, $15 per month. Individually, these amounts seem tiny, But when millions of customers subscribe, those small payments become enormous. And here's something even more interesting. Many subscription businesses expect that a huge percentage of customers will stop using the service but keep paying anyway. This is known as passive revenue. People sign up, use the service for a while, then forget about it completely. But the payments continue, every month, automatically. And companies design their systems to make canceling harder than signing up. Signing up takes seconds. Canceling might take several steps. Why? Because even a small amount of friction makes people delay the process. And when people delay, companies make more money. But there's another category of businesses that's even more powerful: convenience apps. The third on the list are apps that do everything for you. In the past, daily life required effort. You had to go to the bank, call a taxi, visit stores, cook meals, run errands. But today, apps do everything for you. Need a ride? Tap a button. Need groceries? Tap a button. Need someone to clean your house? There's an app for that too. These companies sell something incredibly valuable: time. People are willing to pay money if it means saving time or effort. And once people get used to convenience, they rarely go back. This creates a powerful habit. Convenience becomes addictive. Once you start using apps for everything, doing things the old way feels difficult. And that's exactly what these companies want. Because the more you rely on convenience, the more you spend. Finally, we'll discuss why this business model is so powerful. The reason businesses built on laziness are so successful comes down to one simple rule. People value convenience more than money. After a long day of work, cooking feels exhausting. Driving to the store feels annoying. Canceling subscriptions feels like a chore. So people choose the easier option. And companies make billions by providing it. Convenience is one of the most profitable products ever created. Not because it's expensive, but because people use it every single day. So the next time you open an app to order food, or notice a subscription renewing, or pay extra for convenience, remember this: you aren't just buying a product, you're buying effort reduction. And companies have turned that simple human desire into a multi-billion-dollar industry. The truth is, the modern economy isn't just built on innovation, it's built on convenience. And convenience is often just another word for paying someone else to do the work for you. But here's a question worth thinking about. Are these companies taking advantage of laziness? Or are they simply giving people what they want? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown of the hidden business models shaping our world, subscribe for more stories about the companies quietly controlling the global economy. Because once you start noticing these patterns, you begin to see business differently. And sometimes, the biggest businesses in the world are built on the smallest human habits.